Hello, hi, how everybody? My name is Anna Bakvalova, and I Chief Marketing Officer at Career Pathway Institute. And we help immigrants to find their career pathway in the United States by helping them create a personalized career plan within a very supportive community. And today we are going to discuss job market trends in 2024. What should we expect? Is it going to be better this year or not? And today we invited Isabel Finger. She's a highly accomplished certified leadership and career coach with 20 plus years of international leadership experience. And also she built a successful career at Coursera. And also she became the founding director of the INSEAD San Francisco Hub for Business Innovation. Hi, Isabel.
Anna, thank you so much for having me today. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, hi everyone. And let's talk about job markets. Should we expect more layoffs? What's going on the market?
Yes, so we have seen the market has been very changing over the course of the pandemic and up to now. So while tech companies were hiring a lot at the beginning of the pandemic, last year has seen a lot of layoffs coming up. And in September 2023, we saw kind of the bottom of the layout coming up, but since it had started again. And if we look at the last numbers from January 2024, the number is actually higher than the Q4 2023 combined. So it seems like a lot of companies have made tough decisions early in the year. And, it's always complicated to predict, but it looks like we can expect a complicated year still because interest rates are still high. And with the election, we can expect that companies are going to be slow with decision making and maybe wait to see what's happening on that side. So I think given that context, for sure, we can hope to see a better situation, but it's probably more efficient and more productive to expect having a tough market in the next coming months to be ready for that.
Yeah, so like it's not super happy predictions, but this is what we actually have. So let's imagine people who experience a career gap. What should they do? How they can help themselves to come through this not easy period in our life?
So I think it's very important to really acknowledge that the situation is difficult right now for people and basically for everyone. So for people who are coming now to the US and trying to build their career in Silicon Valley in the tech, they might have hoped, to find this amazing place where opportunities are falling from the sky, and the situation is just very different. For people who just lost their job, it's a lot of disillusion. People I speak with on a daily basis, they're like, we were happy to work for those companies. We thought tech is kind of protected from difficult economic situations, etc. In the last 20, 25 years, that was always the other industries that were impacted. So, and there is also a lot of disillusion toward the company themselves. We've seen outside, videos on how people were actually laid off, and we observed a lack of empathy from the companies in the way they have, changed their workforce. So all of that is coming and heavy on people. It's also heavy on people who still have a job, because for them inside, there's a lot of reorganizations coming up. There's still a lot of uncertainty about the strategies of the company. They have more work because less colleagues. So for everyone, there's a little bit of a hard time and a disillusion about, the dream tech industry overall. So speaking about what people can do, so I think one, being ready for a long game. It won't be easy to find a job right now. I think it's very important that people build their mental fitness and their resilience. So in that market, you will apply, you will be rejected statistically. It's very likely to happen. It's okay. It's about the next step and keeping going. And it's also about not, believing that if you've been laid off or etc., that it has anything to do with you. It's not the case. Super senior people, super experienced people have been laid off. And that's not the way the decisions are made. The decisions are made at top level. They look at numbers, they reduce the numbers, they don't look at what people can work on do. So don't take it personally and accept rejections, they will be there, and keep going. So what is really important also is to keep a network. Networking, it's not just calling someone and saying, you see, I'm an old person, I'm not saying, calling so that. Anyway, it's not just calling someone and saying, hey, do you have a job for me? It's really building relationship, discovering the opportunities that are still there on the market. So it's a long-term networking. It's about sharpening your skills. Everyone should have been taking some courses on AI to at least know what it is and have some kind of first experience. Making sure you know what's happening in the industries or function you want to work on. So keep very close to what's happening on the market. And I would also say be a bit bolder. Don't just politely apply for LinkedIn and wait for people to come back to you. Meet people, suggest some different things, etc. This might make the difference in this market. Another trend that I've noticed, and that is not helpful, is that less and less companies are either answering application or even giving feedback is not something that is happening anymore. So it's really hard for you to learn what worked, what didn't work, why is your CV on the white pile or not. This is not happening, so you cannot count on feedback. So just be aware of that.
Yes, ghosting it's really hard to experience because you send information about you and you don't receive a feedback. It can be very frustrating. And I've heard that you've been running a cohort career breakthrough league. Could you explain more about it, about results and about your plans?
So we've been working with 5 amazing women over the last 6 months, and together we discussed just the same thing, like resilience, building career experience, experimenting different things, building skills, building communication, and applying to job. And we just finished, so we just celebrated together the last session, and they were really happy and mentioned, that they really feel more motivated, they feel supported, they also better understand cultural differences, they understand the value of experimenting and reflecting on those experiments to understand what works and what doesn't on the job market. And we've gone to some networking event together, so they embraced networking more because that's typically something that is not easy for everyone. So yes, we've done that. We've exchanged resources, support, and advices. And they had the chance to also use the 6 weeks program from Positive Intelligence, which is a program designed by a Stanford professor. And with an app, it helps you really learn about yourself and build that resilience and that mental fitness we've been speaking about.
Do you mention in your program something about AI tools for career job searching? Because it's a very famous, it's on hype right now, and people curious how do they can implement AI tools.
So I have my own chat GPT around career coaching. So outside of the session that we've done together, there was this opportunity to try it out. It's a beta version, so everyone is experimenting. But the idea is that sometimes you're just down or you're just stuck, and you cannot call your coach, or you don't have anyone ready to support you in that moment. So having this chat GPT help you to kind of process and come back on the more positive side of things after a conversation. So far, the feedback have been very positive. So definitely happy to increase the size of the beta tester for the people who would like to enroll in the program.
Oh, that's perfect. So if you want to get some clarity in your career path in the United States, and you wanted to get like guidance from a top coach, Isabel, and you wanted to develop your mindset in very friendly and supportive environment, so you could join the Career Program League. It's gonna be already second cohort, and you can find the link below this video, and you can just fill the application form. Thank you, Isabel, for explaining career trends, what's going on, and thank you for your honesty that it's not gonna be easy year, but we have to stay in optimistic way. Thank you so much.
You, Anna, and I'm happy to speak with everyone who is interested in knowing more.
Thank you.